Welcome back to the Reality Check. I am Josh Spooner, one of the co-hosts here, along with Schwan. Ish has returned for this episode, and we are joined by the infamous Bonnie Locket, OnlyFans woman.
OnlyFans woman.
That's all there is to introduce. I asked her what she wanted, and she went, "Just say I do OnlyFans." So
yeah, that was cool.
OnlyFans person.
Yes, that is cool.
Property owner.
Yeah.
Some would say very successful individual.
Yeah, I've done okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you get famous? How did you? Because loads of girls have OnlyFans. Like, what's special about you?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. No, so I just started doing TikTok, and then it just went really well. And I was like one of the first girls to do it, like the OnlyFans girls to do it. So I was like using that platform massively, and then I did the Sidemen video, and that blew up from that. To be honest with you.
What do you do on like TikTok?
Like shake my ass really. That was kind of all I did. I was just known for like twerking.
It seems like it's hard to get famous in this generation. You got to really have like a lot of skill and talent.
Yeah.
Oh God,
and
yeah.
be able to shake your
You
ass.
really got to shake, right?
Yeah.
What Sidemen video were you in?
So it was Guess the Millionaire. And so there was like me and then like other people who did like different jobs and stuff. And basically the Sidemen had to guess who was the real millionaire.
Mm-hmm. It was that plane guy, wasn't it? In the end.
Yeah.
I watched that. I thought you would have been. Are you a millionaire now? Or do you not like to say?
In assets, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't got it in the bank. Sadly, the taxman took it all from me, but whatever. We won't go into that.
Oh, I need to do my taxes actually. That just reminded me.
Oh, don't
It's
talk
that time
about
of the
taxes,
year.
mate.
Yeah,
that
you
time of
cannot
year.
fuck with the taxman.
Yeah, you'll catch up, trust me.
Yeah.
So obviously this is like an industry that is, kind of like looked down on, or that people look at it in like a strange way. So are you in a relationship? Like, do you ever want to settle down? Like, what's your current situation?
Okay, well, I was in a relationship for 11 and a half years. I was married. I still am married, actually. But I'm not with that person anymore.
That was before, so you got with him before?
Yeah, oh God, yeah. I only started OnlyFans like 4 years ago.
Right.
And so, yeah, I was with him all of my previous time when I was doing musical theatre. So my career completely changed whilst I was with him. But yeah, we're not together anymore. We are divorcing. Why? Because he was cheating on me the whole time. Yeah, the whole
How'd you find
time. So she trolled me. She trolled me the whole time.
She trolled you.
Yeah, from
How?
like fake Instagram accounts. She would be like old, fat, ugly, like calling me all the names, but she'd also be like, "I'm shagging your husband." But I just thought she was crazy because he would just say she was crazy, and because this girl was actually not his ex, but someone he used to see.
It's always the
Wait.
ex.
So
always the ex.
But she's crazy.
Yes.
She's commenting all these things,
Yeah.
and he carries on shagging her.
Yeah.
No, he don't give a fuck, does he?
What?
Apparently not. Yeah,
So-
apparently not. It's a tough one because I don't want to sit here and like slag him off or anything, because
I mean, you should.
look,
Go ahead.
I mean,
We'll all
you
get involved
definitely
if you want.
should, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I probably should. But do you know what? I've done a lot of that, privately.
Okay, we won't talk about slagging him off, but what helped you overcome breaking up with him?
Well, thankfully, I had a very good friend that I turned to, and it turns out that he's just amazing, and now he's my boyfriend. So, yeah, I've got a new boyfriend.
The guy she said not to worry about.
He gave her a shoulder to put a leg on.
Oh God, did he? Yeah, he literally fucked the heartbreak out of me.
Oh my
God, yeah.
How long after when you found out was this?
So it took like it took about 3 weeks for the whole story to come out, because my ex he kind of didn't tell me the truth the first time he told me, and then it took 3 weeks for the whole thing to come out, and yeah, it turned out it was through the entire relationship, and it was then that I knew that there was no going back. Like, I had to get over this, and yeah, I spoke to to my new fella, and that was it really. So yeah, like 3 weeks.
I want to get this because you said you've been going out with this guy for 11 years. When did he start cheating on you?
From day one.
Oh, fuck.
Not 11 years ago. Surely.
11 years.
From day one.
And you didn't find out? Come on, buddy. I thought women are meant to be detectives.
I am very trustworthy, like, and I'm very, I guess I'm naive. Like, I never even suspected a thing. I feel incredibly stupid about it. But he's obviously a very, very good liar.
Men are good at that, I think.
No, women are definitely better.
Oh, yeah?
I think people can be very good at lying. Like, I hate lying. Like, it's just not, I can't do it. I'm just shit at it.
Assuming you never cheated or anything like
No.
that.
Contrary to popular belief, no.
So you're very good friends. Did you never think of him in that way whilst you're with your husband?
Yeah.
Oh.
I did.
You're like, you wait for me to find out my fucking man's
but
cheating. I'm coming right
do you
for
know
you.
what, though? It was like, I actually stopped being friends with him because it got to that point. But it was always platonic. We did it in the most respectful way. It wasn't anything that I intended to happen. But yeah, no, so we cut it off. And then, this came out and I was like, I literally rang him up and I was like, are you single? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, let's go.
He's been waiting 11 years. I think even if he wasn't single, he was single when you found
No, I mean, we've only known each other 2 years, but
okay.
it was like, there was definitely a connection between me and him that was completely undeniable. And
How did you become friends?
I met him on a night out. So basically, one of my best, I know you think I'm bullshitting, but I'm not.
No, we don't think you are. You met a guy on the night out.
Yeah.
With a mad connection.
Now you were friends whilst with your husband.
Yeah.
He was the guy not to worry about. And as soon as you break up, you get with him.
Yeah, I know.
Don't let your girl go out.
No, it's not that.
Sean 101.
don't let
Nando's or home.
Don't let your girl be friends with a guy that she meets on a night out, I suppose. I mean, I've met loads of guys out and, be friends with them or whatever, but with me and Josh, it was very different. I don't know, we're just the same person. It was just, we just laughed all the time. And it was a person I was addicted to his personality. I just felt like I needed to be around him all the time.
So, if you had never found out about your partner cheating, do you think you would have ever thought, what if? Because did it feel like a different feeling with him than it did with your partner? Did one feel like magical feeling, and then one was just like, eh?
They both felt magical. I was very, very in love with my ex-husband, like very much so. But with Josh, it is a different love. Yeah, it's like, it's just mad. I can't even explain it, to be honest. And I feel to be honest with you, I feel incredibly lucky that everything has happened the way it happened. I met Josh. I didn't want to feel that way about somebody. Cut it off. I did the right thing. We did the right thing. It just turns out Brad did the wrong thing. And then well,
It's always a Brad.
It made it so me and Josh could actually be together. So I'm thankful it worked out the way it did, actually.
And so, obviously, on your OnlyFans, do you do BG stuff?
Well, yes. So I would always have done that with my ex-husband.
Yeah.
But now we're just starting a page, Bonnie and Johnny Locket. And so that's going to be coming out next week.
I got a question. Oh, God. Who's better in bed out of them two?
Well, Brad didn't really used to have sex with me that much.
What? Why?
Huh?
I don't know.
Mate, this is a recurring theme.
I don't know.
Their partners don't want to have sex with them. We had another girl on, and the same thing. She was in the adult industry, and her partner would just not have sex with her, but I think he was kind of put off by the fact of what she was doing in the end.
I actually think that he just knew what he'd done, and I just think it just fucked with his head massively. But yeah, I mean, Johnny Locket has shown me new realms of everything.
It's Josh, and she's just outed
Josh,
his
his
secret name.
That's his
You're not together
name.
yet, are you?
Who?
You're not married now.
Who?
You and
No,
Josh.
So we're-
no.
Not yet.
So you
Not
got
yet, anyway.
You guys making a page together is obviously massive. I'm assuming he doesn't do OnlyFans already.
Who? Johnny.
Johnny/Josh.
No, he didn't do no.
Okay, so is it not a big step for him to realistically piggyback off your name, make a page together? Would it not make more sense that you just do content for content on his page, content on yours?
Well, he doesn't have a page.
Would you not get him some, because you're realistically making one already?
Well,
but making
I
a
mean,
joint
this
one is a
couple,
big move.
Do you think?
It is, yeah, because then you're basing business off your relationship staying together.
Yeah.
It's like all
Yeah,
your
but then if you break up,
Yeah.
you just stop the page. I mean, me and Brad had one, but we broke up. We stopped the page. Simple as that.
So you're going to carry on with your original page?
What, my own page? Oh, of course.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah.
So if you break up, he's fucked.
Well, I mean, it's not his only income. Like, he's got his own job.
Yeah, but this is probably going to pay more than his other job.
Well, I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, the videos are sick. We had a whole filming day yesterday, and oh my God, like, they're sick.
I would really struggle to do all of that, to be honest. Like, if I've like never done, obviously I've never done that.
Never filmed having sex?
Hardly ever, yeah. Like, especially professional. Don't fucking smile at me.
It's not professional though. It's like you grab your phone, you do a bit of POV.
It's
like
not,
it's
mate.
sexy.
You
do
got
it
a
on your
tripod
phone.
out. You probably got a ring light somewhere as well.
I
Don't
mean, we
lie.
got a little light,
Yeah,
yeah, but-
exactly.
but-
So, but like all that pressure, it just does. I'd feel a bit like I
Mate,
don't know,
no, like
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Sometimes it will feel like uncomfortable, but other times it's like it's quite natural. You enjoy it.
I've got a really good question. Do you feel like, and this might be why you two actually stopped having sex, do you feel like eventually all the filming kind of affects your actual sex life?
No, because me and my ex, we didn't really film that much. Like, it was very, very rare. He wasn't like that. He didn't like it.
Is that because you hardly had sex?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
How many years were
Yeah.
you not having sex for?
No, we would. No, we would. But it
Would
just,
you always
it
have
just,
to instigate? It'd be like you sort of
I,
putting one in.
it did feel that way, yeah.
That is
I'm
bizarre.
a very, very sexual person, and that whole relationship I felt incredibly neglected and, completely unseen.
What's this other girl look like? Go on.
I mean, I don't really know. I can honestly say I don't really know what she looks like. It's not like I've gone and stalked her or anything. I mean, she is fully obsessed with me. Like, she's still...
Yeah, she's trolling.
She's
She's
still messaging... Like, she's even messaging Josh. Like...
Oh, no.
She has one follower. She's following one person on her troll account, and it's Josh.
That's mad.
Like, what do you
She
think
sounds
you're
jokes, to be
doing?
fair.
Like,
Is this on Twitter?
no, this is on Instagram.
Instagram.
But yeah, the girl has lost the plot. I mean, actually, what ended up happening is my ex sent her a solicitor's letter saying that she could not contact me, him, our family, our friends, and she's still messaging his mum, him, his friends, my new boyfriend.
I rate it. It's a lot of commitment. She's
It's
really
a lot of
going out for it,
commitment.
isn't it?
It's a lot. It's
That
a
sounds
lot.
like wifey right there.
That is wifey material.
What's her
let me tell
username?
you.
I'll DM her. I want someone to
Yeah.
ride or die for me like that.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
So you've now got this new partner you're going to film with. Do you ever feel that this in the long term is going to affect it, like say when you have kids and stuff like that?
I mean, I don't think so. Like,
Do you want kids?
yeah, I do. I mean, me and my ex were actually trying for a baby, sort of, but I was never really sure if that's what I wanted, to be honest with you. And actually, it's only been recently that I'm like, okay, yeah, I want my kids with you. Like, so I do want kids. Yeah.
That was with Brad.
No,
Oh,
well,
Josh.
it's with Josh. Yeah.
Wait, now you want kid? Wait, how long has it been since you two have been like?
So we knew each other for like 2 years, 2.5 years,
Yeah.
and we've been together for like 3-4 months now. But hey, when you know, and I know, yeah, I really
I
do.
haven't felt like that in like a very long time. But then I'd never trusted that feeling, like when you when you meet someone and there's like this like mad rush. I'm always a bit wary about it. I'm like, is this really real?
Yeah.
Or like,
Do you
am
know,
I
you know how women can be.
Yeah, and I know I found out the times where I did feel like that, the relationships got so fucked up later down the line because they just weren't mentally stable. And it was just like they had like mental health issues and like they were just like rushing into stuff to deal with their own mental health problems.
Shit. Yeah.
I'm not saying that's you lot, but
no, but I can understand. I mean, there's probably a lot of people out there go, "Oh, well, she's just on the rebound," you know. But I mean, it doesn't feel that way at all. And if I hadn't have had feelings for him before, then maybe I would go, "Okay, yeah, it probably is." But like, this is something I've never felt in my life, so I'm going with it.
When you get pregnant, what are you going to do about the OnlyFans? You still going to record or?
Every title is going to say pregnant.
Are you into that? Because I find that a bit weird, all of that fucking...
Yeah, I think it's one of those situations where you don't know until you're in it, you know? But actually, like, I was so hell-bent on money, like earning money, and that was like all I cared about in life was just earning money. And my views have completely changed. Like I've learned a lot of life lessons in this past few months. And so, yeah, if I feel like I don't want to do that, I'm not going to do it just for a pay packet. Do you know what I mean? Which I absolutely would have done before.
Yeah.
Do you not think that might be because you're in a position now where you don't have to worry about money?
Maybe.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Maybe. But yeah, I mean, but the thing is with me, I've always like really pushed myself. Always, like on OnlyFans, you do... You know, you have a percentage and you always, you know, you're always challenging yourself and always like wanting to, I always wanted to stay at the top. But actually, you know, I've had 3-4 months off. Things have slipped. I haven't filmed in 4 months. Do you know what I mean? I haven't worked at all.
What percentage are you now?
Like 0.08.
That's you slipped.
Yeah, I have slipped though. I have slipped.
You slipping is on 0.08.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
What?
But you know, I'll get back there.
Back to where? 0.01?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, I hope so. It'd be nice to. But I'm not putting pressure on it, and I'm not gonna just like. It's not all I'm thinking about. Do you know what I mean? Whereas it was before. It's like a constant pressure on yourself, and a lot of OnlyFans girls feel it. You know, you feel like a failure if you're not there, like where you want to be. But I don't feel like that anymore.
I realised, like, when I earned loads of money, that, you know, it really doesn't make you happy. And like all this stuff where you hear like, oh, money doesn't bring happiness. It really didn't, because like
really
all
doesn't.
the money comes with loads more problems.
Yes, that is exactly it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It just causes you stress. It is just stressful. Like, so I always said to myself, I wanted to live in a mansion. And so I went and rented a mansion in Cheshire, right? Had a pool in the basement. It was sick, yeah? And I wasn't happy. I was depressed. I didn't want to get up in the mornings. And I found that a lot of the time while I was in, you know, this relationship. And it's because I wasn't getting the love and the affection and what I needed. And yeah, I had money. Fine, but it doesn't buy you happiness. You can have everything in this world, but if you're not with the right person and you're not being fulfilled as a human, it means nothing.
I think what sounds like is you're obsessed with money. So when you cater your whole sort of personality and drive towards making more money and buying a nice place and buying a nice car, when you have all of that,
what's left?
What's left to do?
What is left? Got it all. It's like, right, I've got everything, but I'm actually unhappy, you know? And I didn't realise how unhappy I actually was.
I think how you got to go about it is exactly how you did until you reach that position, and then you can start building the life you want from there.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people will say money doesn't buy you happiness, like you just said.
I mean,
money
it does help.
But money does
But it
buy you
doesn't buy
happiness to an extent,
yeah.
but you need to work on other stuff as well.
I got rid of
100%.
most of the stuff. I got rid of most of the money. I was like, nah, I don't want it. And I'm like, so much happier now.
That's what I'm doing. So I'm getting rid of. So I've got. I had 4 properties. I've sold 1. I'm selling the other 2. Obviously, I live in 1. And yeah, I'm just getting rid. I've got 2 cars at the moment. I want to sell the Lambo. Like, I want to. I just want to sell it. And well, I mean, I'm going to reinvest in a farm, but yeah, I want to sell it all.
Why a farm?
So basically, I've got a new business, which is basically I'm just buying a farm at the moment, and it has all these outbuildings, and I'm getting planning on all of the outbuildings. So actually, what's going to happen is, I'm in the fourth stage of planning now. So I've had 3 stages of planning accepted. The fourth stage is about to be accepted, and then I'm going to sell the planning onto a development company, and then there's a farmhouse, and actually what I bought the house for, I'll be able to sell the development for a lot more. Basically I'm going to get the farmhouse for free, and then I'll sell that, and then I'll profit, and that should set me up for life really. But what I'll do is I'll invest in other farms and kind of go that way, and that's my future.
So the farming business is big, and we don't know about this.
I'm not going to
much is a
actually
farm?
do any farming though.
Yeah, she's getting it as a property flip, basically.
I know.
Yeah, basically,
You
yeah.
do farming content.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Are you getting a farm
stables
for
and
this?
that.
Yeah, no, people always say this. They're like, oh, you're going to get like cows and chickens. I'm like, no, I'm going to get planning and then I'm selling it.
How much is the farm going to cost? Like, how much does a farm go for nowadays?
So it's in Surrey. It's 23 acres and it's 2.5 million. So yeah.
Do you get that with a mortgage, right? I'm guessing you're not going to buy it
Well,
outright.
no, I'm not buying it outright, but I shouldn't need a mortgage because when I sell the development, it'll pay for it.
Bridging loan. You're gonna get a
No, I
bridging-
shouldn't need anything.
Really?
Yeah, because basically I've had a long completion, and so I exchanged, and I've got this long completion, and by the time we complete, I'll have sold the development.
Right, I got
because
you.
I'll have got the planning on all the outbuildings. So actually, that will then pay for the farm, and
How long is the completion?
so I think it's been a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah, but they got a good deal on the exchange and everything with the deposit and releasing funds and stuff to them personally.
I mean, are you
So-
saying this is going to set you up for life?
Yeah, it should do, yeah.
So what, if you don't mind saying, what is the most you've earned in a month?
So it was like 250k
In 1 month?
in 1 month, but that was when I did the Sidemen video, and that is not a realistic goal, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was like,
Wow. All them guys were watching the Sidemen video, then they went.
you know where they
they had a
went.
bash
You know
after
where
it.
they went.
oh yeah, and I thank them for it.
What's your average then, like, apart from that being a spike?
So probably 100k a month.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Broke you.
Wow. God.
But then there's a lot of tax to pay on this. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, it's not like there's so many people that think, oh, they're earning all this money and they don't pay tax. No, we do. Trust me.
Did you ever not pay tax and then it caught up to you?
No.
No?
Did you,
No, I've
Schwan?
not done that
She's
before.
not criminal.
Did you?
No, I'm not
No,
a criminal.
never done that.
No, that's not.
You
That's
sound
not
like
happened
talking
to
from
me.
experience, man.
From the
So,
heart.
if your partner
Change
asked you to stop, would you stop? John,
Right.
John, is his name Johnny?
Johnny
Josh,
Locket.
Josh.
Brad.
No.
joking.
Yeah, fuck Brad.
No, yeah, fuck Brad. No, he wouldn't ask me to stop
If you did,
if he did.
yeah.
No, not right now. No.
So you'd end it.
Well, he wouldn't ask.
No, well, let's hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Say, Bonnie, I can't do it. I don't want your pussy on the internet anymore, please.
It's too late. It's all over the internet. No, I wouldn't. No, because that goes against what I believe. And if somebody's asking me to do that when they've, been with me and accept what I do, then I wouldn't change how I feel about something or.
You don't come across as like an OnlyFans girl at all.
What do you mean?
That's just the OnlyFans girls you've met, mate.
Well, I've met some crazy OnlyFans girls.
That's
Oh,
what I'm
I'm
saying.
crazy, 100%.
No. I've met girls that have
It means
like,
that you've got like your head
shitting-
screwed on a bit more, I think.
Yeah, I've met
trying?
girls that have shit in Tupperware boxes. And,
I mean, we've all been there, do you know what I mean? But, I mean, how old are these girls, though?
wide
Mixed
range.
age,
yeah.
mixed age.
Okay.
Younger
From, like,
and older.
20
Really?
to 40.
Oh, okay.
How old are you?
35.
Okay. Maybe that's
Yeah.
what it is. Got a lot more life experience. But, like, you're making plans to try and do other stuff.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you can't, look, I'm not going to, people aren't going to wank over me forever. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to make hay while the sun shines. And then, go and do me farms. So that's the plan for me.
So obviously, you're more of the breadwinner over your current boyfriend.
Well, yeah, I suppose so.
So when you go out who pays for the date?
Well, God, these are really intrusive questions. We both do.
You both do.
I'm very much a person. I like equal, and I love spoiling as well. Like that's my part of my love language. I really love to spoil the person that I love. You know.
What's the most you spent on a gift?
On a gift, my wedding, the honeymoons.
That was all you, yeah?
Yeah, 360 grand. Yeah,
hell.
on a scam, mate. Can you believe it? Yeah.
Yeah.
On
Yeah,
the
what
wedding,
about-
it's 360,000.
Yeah, the wedding plus I took him on 2 honeymoons.
And he cheated.
Yeah.
In here, I would
He's
not
been
cheat.
cheating, bruv.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's cheated from day one, innit?
But she
Yeah.
wasn't doing OnlyFans from day one, so...
So
This is it though. So when people say, "Oh, it's because you're doing this on the internet, you're doing that," it's like, yeah, but it wasn't though.
Yeah.
I was doing musical theatre. I was on the stage, like singing and dancing in theatre shows. Do you know what I mean?
I did want to
Like-
ask you about that. So what?
Go on.
So how did you go from being dancing in the theatre to?
Innocent, cute little innocent girl to...
I wasn't a prude, but I would never ever have like done what I do now. There's no way. How did I do it? Oof, I mean,
Yeah. So how did you go from being theatre dancing to OnlyFans girl?
so basically, one of my mates told me about webcam modelling, and I had just put a deposit down. No, I was about to put a deposit down on this house, and I had all these big plans. And then I was running a dancers agency at the time, and one of the jobs got cut, and it meant that, and I hadn't saved a deposit, so I was fucked basically. And so I was like, how can I make some money quick? And my mate told me about webcam modelling, and so I kind of just did it because I needed the money. But when I started, I wasn't actually showing anything. I would literally I wouldn't show my face. I had a jumper on and I had somebody pay. I know,
Jumper?
mate, I know. And I was talking to this bloke for like 3 months. He wanted to meet me, even though he didn't know what I looked like, didn't even know what my body was like. And but then he lost interest because I wouldn't meet him. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to need to do something because nobody else wants to talk to me unless I, do
So
something more.
How were you making money in a jumper?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. But
Wait,
this
so
guy,
you were fully dressed?
I was fully dressed. This guy just really liked my conversation. Obviously, I mean, honestly,
wait,
Yeah.
did you see what he looked like?
yes,
What did he look like?
he was an older guy,
Okay.
silver fox actually. Yeah,
So he was, what was it on like a webcamming site?
adult work.
Adult work.
Adult
So he
work,
logged
that's
into
been
adult.
helpful.
Did you
Yeah.
have any photos of yourself on there?
Yes, but not my face.
But not your face, but your body.
Not naked though.
Not naked, but like,
yeah, like
in a little
like,
bikini and that.
Something like that.
Alright, so-
very, just not. Yeah, I didn't do any of that. But then when he left, I was like, fuck. Like I need to make this kind of money still. And so I did speak to my ex and I said, look, I get my boobs out on the beach. I said it's the same. It's not the same. It's not the same.
Slightly different.
It is. It is a lot different. He wasn't comfortable with it, and that's how it started. But I mean, I love being naked. Like I'm very comfortable with my body, and I was fucking good at it.
Oh, you were
I
good at
was
it.
so good at it. I loved it, and so that was my life for 5 years. Just absolutely on the webcam, obsessed with being live on
Being
cam.
naked.
So you used to do
With being
webcam
naked, yeah,
for 5 years.
for 5 years, yeah.
And then you leveled up OnlyFans.
Yeah, because I heard about these American girls doing like 100K a month, and I thought, fuck, like I want to be doing that. I'm like always attached to the computer. I couldn't leave my laptop, so it was like I needed residual income, and I wanted my life back.
Yeah.
And so I started OnlyFans, and
So
What
rest
were
is
you
history,
earning
really.
before? Like on webcam?
probably like 5K a month. Sorry, a week.
so
Yeah, sorry.
a week.
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
with everything out at this point, not the jumper.
Yeah, that was
Alright,
everything
just
out.
checking,
Yeah.
What,
Yeah, balls
would-
on the table.
What would a webcamming session consist of? Like,
Well, when you make the most money, it's when you really like when the other person just really wants to talk to you. And so my
They bill
whole
up.
thing.
Why does everyone want to talk to you, mate? I'm not
this
paying
girl.
She's a
money
nice
to
girl,
talk-
bro. What do you
No,
mean,
mate,
bro?
I ain't paying money to talk to
Thank you,
mate.
darling. No, look, I get it. I understand. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, you know, you talk to people, you get connections with people.
It's a
you know?
reoccurring thing we've noticed.
It's about building connections and relationships, and that's, you know, I enjoyed it. I made some really great connections on there. I did. I'm not joking.
Friends?
Friends.
Friends?
Did you go out for
Obviously-
drinks?
Go out and meet him.
No. But I enjoy talking to
Online
them.
friends.
They would make me laugh, you know.
Okay, but if they weren't paying you, you're still going to be enjoying that convo.
No, I mean, not as much.
It's a bit boring now. Gotta go.
Yeah. So, but you know, in all of that, webcamming is different. But, well, it's tough. Let's just say, look, you know, my ex had to put up with a lot of shit with me. And so this is why I wouldn't slag him off, because yes, he dealt with it the wrong way. He should have spoke up. I'm a very hard person to talk to, though, and to actually tell me how you're feeling. It was kind of like, well, if you don't like it, then fuck off. That was my view on it, and that's a really horrible way to be. And so I take accountability for that.
So you genuinely mean that the most you earn was when you just sat and spoke to guys,
Yes.
and when you were doing the like say the more so stuff.
Yes, because that's when it's over quickly.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
It's running up
like,
over time.
Yeah, exactly. The conversation, the relationship building is where you earn the money on webcam, you know? You're paid per minute.
And
so
what-
the more you can keep them talking, then the better.
Yeah, if I went on it, quick 1 minute job, just trying to. Show you
Yeah, we
tits.
don't like people like you, though.
So did you get any like weird people from like all this kind of stuff? Like any like people that would like any crazy like stalkers or anything like that?
I've had one, and I'm so confused by this person. But when I was in Cheshire, I had a pizza delivered to my house, and the pizza guy got there and he asked me for the money, and I'm like, I didn't order the pizza. And then he calls someone, and I thought it was his boss, and he goes, oh, just give him your number. And so I did, not thinking, and I went, wait, who is this?
No.
And he went, oh, it's the guy who ordered the pizza. And I went, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you holding the phone to me to get me to give my number to this person? Anyway, it turns out he is this crazy person. And actually, every time I'm on live, he'll always pop up, and he's always got, like, he'll always change his profile picture to a picture of me where I'm absolutely fucked, like in fabric or something. And I'm like, how have you got this picture of me? It's crazy. Like, I don't know how he got the address in Cheshire. I don't know how he's got all of these pictures of me when I'm like 20 years old. And then he calls me, and I just changed my number recently, and not many people have got it at all. Like my best friends, you know, work people, and he's like, sorry, darling, and he's like, how, you know, someone close to you. I'm close to someone who's close to you because that's how I've got your number. He's literally ringing me, and when he rings me, it's constant, and it's fucking annoying. I'm like, I don't know who you are.
You're not a bit scared?
No.
Why don't you get old Johnny Boy to deal with him?
I mean, he hasn't actually called me or spoken to me since Josh has been on the scene. So,
Maybe.
yeah. But also...
Wait.
Well, hold on, what?
Maybe it's Josh.
He's been waiting.
He's
Oh
gone.
my God,
Is he gone
don't
since Josh
stop.
has come?
I mean, I haven't heard from him.
No, that was Josh.
But no, listen, I haven't worked. I haven't been on lives. Like, I haven't been around. I've been off.
Maybe you should call the number when you're next to Josh to see what happens.
Well, I don't have the number. It's a private number.
Oh, it's defo Josh.
No, although he's had some weird messages too. So, yeah, I don't know who it is. But he...
Oh my God, it could be that girl.
Oh, no, wait, hold on. I have heard from him because he rang me and said, fuck, Brad. Say it out loud. Fuck. And I'm like, mate, stop.
Sounds like Josh.
Stop. No.
There's only one man saying fuck.
Wait,
fuck
I know. I think there's a lot of men saying that, to be honest with you.
How do people know about it?
I mean, I've not been silent completely. I mean, I put a TikTok out. I mean, I thought it was funny, but ultimately, I'm going to do these podcasts, and I'm a very honest person. I can't lie. This is what's happened. This is why I disappeared for 4 months. People are going to ask the question, and they think I'm married. And if I go, oh yeah, no, I'm divorced. Why? Well, that's the reason.
Yeah, be honest with it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to tear anyone down. I also don't want to make him look bad. I appreciate that I was not easy to deal with. And, you know, he just dealt with it the wrong way. And that's that.
Cheating's never the answer, is it?
No, but he knows that now. You know?
Hope
And
loneliness and bread.
I truly wish him well.
Do you?
Truly. Yeah, I do. I truly do. Because
I wouldn't.
but do you know what? I have no malice or even anger. I genuinely, I hope he finds what he's looking for, and I hope he finds happiness.
It seems like you've moved on pretty quickly. Like,
Yeah.
you must have been done with this relationship already.
Maybe I was, babe.
Because there's
I mean,
no way that after 4 months you're saying, I don't feel any anger. Like, I've broken up with girls
I don't feel anger, no.
and they've been depressed for like a year. And we've only been going out for like a year. And that's because they were like genuinely in love.
I was genuinely in love, right?
Until he stopped fucking you.
Yeah, I mean, that did fuck me
Until
off,
you
to
met
be honest
Josh.
with you. Because unfortunately, I feel like that is the case. I really do feel like he has shown me what love is and how everything I wanted, he has given me without asking. And I was constantly asking, trying to change Brad. And ultimately, I was trying to mold him into this person that he wasn't. And actually, then now I'm with Josh, it's like, I've not asked to change anything about him. I don't need to. I don't want to.
Not yet.
And he gives me everything
innit?
I ever asked for. It's mental.
But Bonnie, come on. It's only been a few months.
Yeah, it has.
Just wait, all right? 'Cause
Yeah, well, I'll
you were
I'll
with
speak to
someone
you in
for
a year.
11 years and they were cheating on you. Maybe like you don't spot the signs very easily about these kind of things. So
Yeah.
I would say give it some time, see what happens.
Oh, well, I will.
You seem very in love, which I'm
Yeah.
happy about. But
Look,
just-
I'm happy and I'm running with that.
yeah, good.
Yeah, and I feel like I found my independence. I found myself again. Like, I've joined the gym. I've started therapy. I'm taking, I'm looking into myself as a person and actually really analysing things that, I'm a very impulsive person. I've got ADHD. I had an ADHD assessment, so I've got that.
Couldn't tell.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah. So there's a lot of things that I'm really doing some inward looking,
Okay, so,
and I'm happy about that.
so now you're back in the gym. I wanted to ask you, do you feel like keeping up your fitness and your appearance is no longer about pleasure or mental health, and it's more about you have to for your business?
No, the only reason, I don't go to the gym. I had like 4 PT sessions before the wedding and that was it. I haven't been to the gym in 7-8 years. Like, I don't do the gym, but
What do you mean? How do you live life without going to the gym? I'm so confused here.
Oh, it
Yeah.
depressed me out so much.
yeah.
I was in there for 3 hours before this podcast.
I found the gym and I found fitness, and I had to do like 2 PT classes a week now. I've just got home gym, so I've got a space to work out at home, and yeah, it's really, really good for my mental health, and I needed that. I needed to start doing things for me, because I got so lost in this relationship and I totally lost my independence, not financially, but I didn't do anything myself, and now I do everything myself and I love it. I'm driving my car everywhere. I'm doing my own errands. Like, I'm going to the gym. I'm having therapy. Like, honestly, it's the best thing that ever happened to me. It's changed my life.
And I see you're driving a beautiful G-Wagon.
Yeah,
Do you prefer German cars or JDMs?
I prefer that car.
Really?
Yes, that is my favourite car I've ever driven.
There's going to be many people watching that's going to be triggered by that.
Yeah, I love it. It's my favourite car. Yeah, and I've had lots of
pretty
supercars.
Don't know what
But
J-
have you
don't know
seen the
what
Starling
JDM
roof
is.
though?
No, I haven't. You have to show me later, eh?
I will show you. It's going to look sick in the dark.
Car community is very
Oh,
strong.
Wait, Bonnie, pause. You said that you don't really go to the gym and stuff, so you don't really work out. But obviously, I've not really noticed it myself. Josh mentioned earlier you've got a crazy mad back. Where is that come from? If you don't go to gym, I personally, I've not been on your Instagram, nothing like that.
So
not say
basically,
that.
when I was a dancer, I've been dancing since I was 3, and I went to musical theatre college when I was 16 to 19, and it's full on, and I've been
Really?
dancing my whole life up until I was 27 and started webcam, and then I haven't done since. But so it's very easy for me to put on muscle, and I've always had a big bum, and that was actually something that my mum always used to tease me about, is having a big bum, because back in the day it was like skinny girls, you wanted to be like really, really tiny, but then fortunately for me, bums are in now, so everyone just wants a bigger ass, which is why I'm going to the gym.
That's
'cause I
mad
want a
that
big
it looks
one.
like that and you don't work out.
Yeah.
Oh, have you
Well, I
noticed
do now.
that?
Based on what Josh told me. He didn't just say that about it.
What would you say is like your biggest regret,
Period.
other than marrying Brad?
Yeah. My biggest regret. Okay, this is a deep one. So my first relationship, I was with a guy for 8 years, and I did cheat on him, and I broke his heart, and I do thoroughly regret that. But it taught me a very big lesson to never, ever break a person and never, ever cheat. So
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it came back to you, so.
fucking karma's a bitch, mate.
Was that your only time you cheated? That was the once it
Yeah.
happened? Never again?
Never
How,
again.
how did that happen?
Really?
What did you do?
Oh God, don't make me go into this. Yeah, it was just look. I was young. I was 18. I'd been with him for 4 years at that point, and I
4
years. Yeah. So I was with him for 8 years, from 14 to I don't know what's
22.
Yeah,
I love when
22.
people say numbers. Swan instantly goes,
Yeah, and
How old was he?
he was.
Always sus. It's
Always
always
sus.
sus.
It is
always
always
sus.
sus at 14, isn't it? No, wait.
Sorry, wait.
I was 15. I was 15
Oh,
to
fine.
23. That's
Yeah.
what it was. I was 15. He was 18. But I was just about to turn 16.
You're just making
Wait,
up
wait,
numbers
wait,
right
wait,
now.
wait,
aren't
wait.
you?
I'm
So
not making
wait.
numbers as well.
So,
No, I was 15.
so you were, when you turned 18, he was what?
21?
21?
that's not crazy bad. That's
No, it's fine. It was fine. Like, yeah, we was in love, all of that.
I don't think 18 and 15 is fine.
that bit's not fine.
Yeah, but when I turned 16, it was all right. That was only a few months later, so don't worry about it.
Did you wait? You didn't have sex until then?
Oh, no, we did, yeah. Yeah, we did.
What's his
Dogging
full
him in.
government name?
Oh, we had candles and everything. Trust me. It
The
was,
police are going to turn up at his house.
no,
You got cheated on and now he's going to jail.
yeah, not great, but yeah, I mean, I loved Nathan. He was my first love, but yeah, I was very young and optimistic and wanted to see what else was out there. It was the only guy I'd ever slept with, and I was panicking. I've got my whole life to live. All my mates are shagging everyone, and I've just shagged one person. I'm going, is there more to life? And it turns out there fucking is. So yeah, yeah, no, not.
Seems like you like a lot of, are they all white English guys? Because we've got Nathan,
Yes,
Brad,
they are.
Josh. Very English names, aren't they? Not
Yeah, they are.
like Ishmael Sharif. Imagine the next one, Mohammed.
Is that your normal type then? Just your normal white
Yeah,
guy?
my normal type is tall, dark, and handsome.
Not that dark though.
You ever been with a black guy, mixed race guy, Asian guy?
I have. God, these questions are fucking intrusive, aren't they? Yeah, I have. Yeah, the
Yeah.
one.
Are you a fan of that?
The one. Never again.
Yeah, the one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, cool story.
but cool story, no, that was in Cuba. He actually
Cuba.
worked at the hotel.
I know so many girls that have gone to Cuba and have been like, he worked at the bar. He
Yes!
worked in the hotel.
Yeah, he
Don't
did.
let your girl go to Cuba either.
Honest to God, yeah.
Is Cuba even a place that you go to? My mate went there and he said it was like mad. Well, he was a wrestler and he wrestled in Cuba. And like, do you know the average salary in Cuba is $50 a month?
God.
$50.
$50.
Yeah.
Still
crazy.
to this
Gosh.
day.
Yeah, no,
Well,
he
he's
was
about
there
to
like
throw up.
he was there. You know he is.
Sinners.
Sidus, yeah, Sidus,
yeah, that's
yeah.
nuts.
He's our mate. He goes there and he was like, they literally live like a completely different life.
So we
Yeah.
could, if we went there, we'd be like
Yeah,
kings.
millionaires,
Yeah.
bruv, yeah.
Girls are cheap out there, mate.
I don't care about that part.
Lollipop, yeah, they're happy with just like a lollipop and a 7-Up, mate.
7-Up.
Do you think that like young girls nowadays like need to be, you know, there should be some kind of guidelines or restrictions for young 18-year-old girls getting into OnlyFans?
This is quite a tough one, I think, because at that age, you really don't know what the fuck you're doing. I feel like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing till like a few months ago, in all honesty. So it's like, you know, at 35, 18, you just don't know what you're doing. How can you make that kind of life-changing decision? Because it is life-changing. You know, you do have to think about your future, the kids, you know, stuff like that, future boyfriends, you know? I mean, I was worried when this all happened with me and my ex. I was thinking, like, am I ever going to be in a relationship again? Who's going to want me? You know, I'm plastered all over the internet.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Well, I was worried. Yeah, I was worried. But yeah,
Do you not?
I didn't have to worry that much there. That's good.
Have you not? How was your mental health throughout doing this all? Like,
Shit.
how was your
really
mental health
bad.
going into it?
Not good, babe. Not good.
It never is of people
Not good.
that do.
Like, the trolling on TikTok is so brutal.
You just got to laugh at trolls, though.
You do, and I've overcome that now, and it you know, it doesn't affect me anymore. But it's taken 4 years to get to that place. Trolling is horrific. And it really affected me.
TikTok's the worst for that
To
as
the
well,
point
isn't
where
it?
like I wouldn't want to be here. Do you know what I mean? It was bad.
I don't think
The one that was fucking your husband.
I mean, to be honest with you, her comments didn't really bother me.
What was she saying?
Well, she called me old, fat, ugly, all that shit.
No, TikTok is where you get the crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
comments.
I
Yeah,
see it
I
all
mean-
the time. I can't believe it. Like, they restrict everything on the actual video. Like, you can
Yeah.
hardly post anything, but they let you comment whatever
Whatever the
you
hell
want.
you want.
It
Yeah.
makes no sense.
It's mad because I feel like they need to put something in place as where you when you make an account, you need to provide your ID. You know, you can't keep making these fake accounts and being able to say what the hell you want and get away with it. There's no accountability.
I think there should be a separate app, like a TikTok adult. I don't think we shouldn't be allowed to be mixed with the younger generation whatsoever, especially if you're doing adult work. Because no matter what, your account will get pushed to younger
to
people.
younger people. It's true.
There should be an adult account or an adult profile, whatever, where you sign up, put your passport or your ID, and you know you can subscribe and do all those things there.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be mixed.
No.
So, what do you think girls like? What do you think they should do nowadays to like stop young girls from, you know, just signing into and joining OnlyFans?
I mean, I don't think there's really much you can do unless you up the age limit of you know, when you join.
Should be 25.
Is there even an age limit?
Well, 18, I
Limit?
guess. Yeah.
On
Or
OnlyFans?
minimum.
Restriction.
Minimum, yeah, it would be a
Limit or minimum?
You've got to be 18 to do it, but yeah, I mean, I would say a 25 would be better, yeah.
25, yeah.
Because
It's forced on them now, isn't it? Basically, like with society today, it's like they've got no option but
I
to
mean,
fucking start
everyone's doing OnlyFans, and like if I was at school and OnlyFans is about, you know, I'd have probably bloody done it as well. Oh, actually, no, I wouldn't, because I was so obsessed with musicals, but. Yeah, it's very, very easy trap to fall into, especially when you see people on podcasts being like, oh yeah, 250 grand in a month. It's not normal wage. It's not
Yeah.
like that. It's very, very, very difficult. There's so much more to it than that.
Most women would create an OnlyFans account and make probably at most a couple £100, and they don't realise that they're putting all of that out there, ruining their future possible relationships and jobs for a couple £100.
This is it. So if you're gonna do it, you have to smash it.
And
Do you know what I mean?
don't think you're special as well because you've got guys in your DMs, right? You can't just be average. You have to be business minded. You have to know what you're doing. You have to understand algorithm, angles, how to push, how to
And
sell.
you have to be so driven.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about that internal drive, unless you've got like a manager or an agency or something. But even then,
Taking 40%.
yeah, you know, I mean, I've never had a manager. I've never had an agency. I've built everything myself. But, you know, that's thanks to my dad. He's a very business-minded man. You know, he runs a very successful business. So I have his mentality. But
I was
also,
about to say.
Yeah.
What?
He was running the account.
Me and Swan just connected.
Oh my God, no. Stop it. Get your head out the gutter. No. So,
That's just a great angle,
Bonnie, this is a really good bit of content here, yeah? More of this, please.
This will make sales.
Thank you.
Mr. Locket.
Yeah, so I can't remember what I was saying now. You threw me off.
I don't know, we were talking about how young girls shouldn't be allowed to have an OnlyFans account at the ages of, 18 to 25, you lot are saying?
No, I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
it's just-
saying
it's just
they
tough.
should only be allowed to sign up at 25.
Because it is
25
such
is
a
a
big
bit old, though.
step.
21,
it's not.
21 would be fair.
No. 21, you're still
I mean,
a
come
kid.
on. When you were 21, did you know what the hell you were doing?
Yeah, no, but like it's better than 18, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but
it's bad.
25 is like
20
you tend to be, the average person will tend to be more mentally aware of things and more stable and more
Yeah,
aware of
it's
what they
all
want
about
to do.
like it's all about the mental, really, because like you know you're putting this stuff out there on OnlyFans. Someone's leaking it. Someone is leaking it, and then like because I remember when I had my first piece of content leaked, I was absolutely mortified. I couldn't believe it. I got into such a dark, deep hole about that. I mean, now it's like water off a duck's back. Do you know what I mean? But, you know, it just takes... It's hard. It's very, very difficult.
Do you not watermark your content?
I don't actually, know.
What was the
should.
first thing that got
Yeah, I probably
leaked?
should, really. Sorry?
What was the first thing that got leaked?
I believe it was me and my ex.
And that's still out
Sex
there.
tape. Yeah.
And how does Johnny Boy think and feel about that?
Well, he's never Googled me.
He's never Googled
That's
you.
a lie.
Yeah,
No.
mate.
That's a lie.
Yeah. Is that what you said?
I don't believe he's Googled me, no.
You would
Why do you think that would impact your...
Because he doesn't want to see that shit.
So it would impact.
Well, it's not going to be nice. I wouldn't want to see him doing it. Do you know what I mean?
So you're not into
No,
cuckolding?
but he's got to understand these things if like you two are gonna...
He understands it, but he doesn't need to see it. He doesn't need to outwardly search for it. Do you know what
Well,
I
is
mean?
I get that.
wouldn't it be better for him to be more aware of it rather than
No.
eventually people sending it to him?
Why would anyone send it to him?
Why
You've
do
got all
people
these
kill?
trolls out there.
Yeah, why do people...
A troll.
No, man. Come on. No.
You don't think people are going to send it to him?
Why would they? Also, his requests are off on Instagram.
Oh,
so,
are they?
yeah.
Did you make him do that?
No, it's just something that we decided together
Good.
How do
Because of-
businesses get hold of you?
because of the troll, basically.
How do
God, this
businesses...
girl's really persistent,
Mate,
isn't it?
she's
Well, wait, if-
completely and utterly obsessed.
Should we put her username in it? Then someone can figure who she is. Or
Let's
something.
get her on the pod. Fuck it.
No,
we need
do
her on
not
the pod.
get her on the
Yeah,
pod.
get her the
with
We
me.
need
mask
to get
up.
her angle of everything and see what was
No,
going
because
through her
that's
head.
what she wants. Do you know,
A
like
bit of
she
clout,
actually,
innit?
she wants a bit of clout. Do you know,
Yeah.
she was on my TikTok right the other day, literally commenting on people's comments, saying her name and saying like, "Oh, bruv, she's got the best gash."
What?
I was like, mate.
Is that how she chats?
Well, she's bigging you up,
She's
kind of.
got-
She was pretending to be no, not me,
Oh,
her.
Oh, like she.
Yeah. And no, she's pretending to be a bloke, being like, oh, bro.
She's on her own profile and a burner
Because nobody
account,
knows her
replying to other
name.
guys,
Nobody
yeah.
knows her name. I've never said her name to anyone. Nobody knows her name. She's literally on my TikTok telling everyone
Wait,
how
wait.
good her gash is. Oh, I mean, stop.
She's promoting herself, pretending to be a guy, bigging
Yeah.
up herself on your account.
Go and follow her. Her name's this. She's got the best gash.
The good gash, bro.
Apparently the best gash.
The best guy. So she must be like, who talks like that though?
Nobody
from
talks like
Croydon.
that, babe.
No, but she's trying
Nobody
to act like
does.
she's a guy.
Yes.
Guy talks like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Wi-
obviously.
Literally, like the majority of South London.
I don't know about Gash, but
I've never said the word gash.
You're not exactly from Road, though, are you?
No. But
that's more chavvy, sort of, anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gash
I mean-
is
Yeah.
common. Gash is
describing a
common.
vagina as gash doesn't sound very
It's not
appealing
sexy,
either.
yeah.
It's not. No, it's not
It's
appealing.
not.
Best
Sexy.
gash.
Yeah.
I'm alright, thanks. I don't want
Don't see
that.
that
Okay,
gash.
thank you. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
What's your highest selling video? Is there like one in particular that's done mad
Oh
numbers?
God, I wouldn't know.
Wait,
I
do you
wouldn't know
do
any of that.
PPVs or do you do?
Yeah, I do
Oh,
do
you do?
PPVs. Yeah. I mean, I haven't done a new one in a long time, but yeah, I probably need to get on that. But yeah, I do PPVs.
They're all pretty level then, sort of thing. There's nothing that just went crazy.
People love like the boy girl stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah.
Yeah, they love that. And anal. They love anal.
They
But
are obsessed with anal.
I didn't do it.
You've never done it.
No, I have done it previously, but
What, for a video?
I've never done it. Well, I've done it. I never did it with my ex. I never done like a BG anal video, yeah. But that is something I'm.
That'd probably
So you
give
haven't
them
done
I'm
it.
gonna do.
Wait,
So you
I'm
so you haven't done
confused.
it
No, I haven't done
for
it.
a PPV.
No.
So
Well, have you
wait,
done
wait.
it,
So
like,
what's your
in your-
wait? What's your average price for a PPV? Does it vary between like
It varies
20 and 50?
really. Yeah, something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got
Some-
so the anal video.
Yeah.
You could either save it for when it starts to drop
Put that up to
and
100.
then bring that out,
Yeah.
or you can build up traction again when you come back with Johnny Boy and just smash the price on it and sell high.
Yeah. Could absolutely do
That-
that. I don't know. I
that
don't know
could
which
be a
tattoo
new
you
You're
do.
an
G-Wagon.
OnlyFans manager now. What's this, bro? So,
I-
trying to do business advice, mate. All right, so plan anal shoot on the 8th of May.
I- bro,
Get
I
Johnny
just-
Boy
Yeah,
prepared.
just trying to get it to be a manager, innit?
I just love business, bro. I
So do I.
just love business.
So
Yeah.
I want to. So you've never done anal before?
No, I have done anal before.
Mate, what are you not sitting next to her listening to what she's saying?
Yeah, she said she's never done it.
Yeah,
No,
she
I said
did
I
say
have
Never
done it. I
recorded
never
it.
did it with my ex.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I never did it with my ex.
That's why.
Have you
I made-
recorded the scene yet?
you never
Anal
filmed
scene?
it.
I have filmed it, but it was on my own.
Boring.
Yeah. Yeah, probably a bit boring. That's a fucking great video, let me tell you. That's a
No-
great video.
No poo on
Yeah.
it, no.
No, there's no poo, sadly.
We've heard a lot about poo on this
don't-
podcast.
Have
oh
you?
my god.
You bring it up, bro. They say
It's
we've heard
the
about it.
Yeah, what is your obsession with scab?
That is true. If someone doesn't bring it up, Schwan will.
No, right, come on then. let's have it.
Everyone talks about like how they have loads of people that have a fetish for poo. Like we had a guy on yesterday, or was it Sunday, and he would go and meet a guy, and he would have a chair, and there'd be a hole in the chair, and the guy would sit underneath the chair,
Nice.
and he would just shit in it.
Lovely.
What?
Look, I have to,
Mate,
I
that's-
have to
that's
respect
what-
the hustle with
episode,
these
bro.
people.
So
like,
you
imaginary.
you
like-
man are sitting in all a room together and you're talking about guys shitting on guys.
Bro, they were talking about the maddest stuff. Like 5 of them, all straight, sat in a circle, wanking into a biscuit. They'd bust
Soggy biscuit.
Soggy biscuit.
and he ate
Defo
the
rugby
biscuit.
boys.
Yeah, rugby voice for sure.
Yeah, but they did it for content, innit?
That makes it all right.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck it.
Have you
No,
ever had a soggy
no,
biscuit?
that's-
No, I've never had soggy biscuit, and I've never had a shit on video. I don't think. Might have done once actually, but I did have a guy
How'd
ask
you
me.
forget that?
No. Yeah, I think
She said, "I've never had a shit."
It was, it was a long time ago, and I can't remember if I actually did it or whether I didn't. I can't remember.
What,
It was a
your
long
last
time.
shit?
Sorry.
Your last shit?
No, videoing
Oh,
it.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. There was something about it. I don't know if I did it, but there was a guy who wanted me to shit in a bucket and send it to him.
What,
And-
the bucket?
Just any bucket, just a bucket. But
He
it had,
wanted you to send the bucket, not the
First
video.
shit in it.
yeah, with my
Yeah, I
shit in the
know.
bucket. Yeah, he
Who
wanted me to. wanted me
postage
to-
on a bucket would cost a lot.
This is what I said. So he was going to. So I said, look, I'm not doing that for less than £1,000, right? And then we had to dispute on who was going to pay for the bucket. So I didn't do it.
What, like the £20 bucket?
Yeah.
Did you not think in your mind,
No, I didn't
this
want
is
to
a business
do it.
expense, I can deduct this
I
bucket off my
know.
tax?
Oh, 100%. I could have done. I didn't want to do it though, really. I didn't want to do it.
You would have shut in the bucket, but you refused to pay the
the bucket.
£20.
My morals
Yeah.
will not allow me to buy buckets.
No.
I'm just too
No.
stubborn.
I mean, that's what it was. I just thought the principle. I mean, my God, just pay for the bucket.
I think he thought the £1,000 was poo
Well-
plus the bucket,
Well, he thought wrong, didn't he?
plus the shipping.
Now when he messages,
Exactly.
Shipping included.
Exactly.
now when he
Exactly.
messages people, he goes 1,000 bucket included.
He learned his lesson. Yeah,
So,
funny.
do you sell like your stuff? Like, do you sell anything? What's up for sale?
What pants?
Yeah.
Pussy pockets.
What the fuck's a pussy?
Yes, I've got my
Wow.
own pussy pocket, Bonnie Locket pussy
Wow.
pocket.
And what's that?
That's
It's
when
basically my fanny.
flashlight.
Yeah.
Is
that
it
you
moulded
can
or something
fuck.
to your...
Yeah.
How'd you do that then?
Well, I just
You just mold
no,
it.
but
put a
like,
mold.
how does it
You
mold,
can
like-
actually get a mold, like it's called like pussy clone or something like
You
that.
get- you
How'd
get a
put
willy
it
clone
around
as
your,
well.
your
Yeah,
gash?
so I did my
Not-
gash,
not-
yeah,
not-
right, my gash, and then I sent it away, and then they made the thing.
How much you charge for that then?
I think, well, depend. It's like $50 to $75.
What? That's it? But your pussy clone.
But it's just,
yeah.
mate. It's just a clone of the outside. It's not the inside.
No, it's also the inside. But
Wait,
then
so
they
I
had
can-
like
so
they
I
had
can-
like little like bumps and
What?
stuff. Yeah.
Wait. They don't clone your inside.
Well, a little bit. A little
No,
bit.
these
Guys
A
are
little bit.
geniuses. How the fuck they do that?
So wait,
Yeah.
I can buy for $50 a copy of your pussy.
Yes.
Have you tried it yourself? Not like tried
How
to
the
fuck.
fuck
fuck
could
could she
Wait,
try
Not
it,
tried to
mate?
fuck it, but like, you felt around
I
it.
put my
Like,
finger in it.
and does it feel similar?
feels good. Feels great. Yeah.
Feel better?
Maybe a bit better actually.
You know what you
yeah.
need to
Oh my
That's
god, she could do a video with her boyfriend.
I was just
of
about
him
to say that.
Using the Bonnie Locket flashlight,
Yeah.
and then comparing it with you. That would be
Manager Josh.
a funny video, right? there.
Yeah, we could do that.
That would be jokes.
Yeah.
What if you preferred the fucking clone?
I'd be fuming, wouldn't I?
For sale purposes, he has to prefer the clone.
Fair.
Yeah, true.
That's very true.
I'm telling you, manager Josh,
Gosh.
get him in.
Yeah, I'm thinking I need to.
How many people have bought the clone?
A lot actually. Yeah. I think I bought 5,000 pussy pockets.
Yeah.
And I think we're over halfway through.
Whoa.
2,500
Where'd you advertise
people.
them? Like, where'd you
Just
market
on
them?
OnlyFans.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
How many
Yeah,
subscribers
just-
do you have then?
So on my
monthly?
free one, I've got about 100k, and on my VIP, I've got about 20k.
You don't get enough. for the free
VIP, how
ones.
much is your VIP a month?
So it's $3 to
$3.
sign up.
How many people have
20,000. You said?
20,000? So it's $3
Yeah, but
to
they're
sign
not-
up. After a month, it's what, 20?
30, I think.
30. And you got 20k.
Yeah, but
Is
they're
it
not
tw-
all paid.
they're not all
I've done some
consistent?
free trials as well. So you can so I have a Telegram group and I'll put in like a free trial. Do you know what I mean? If we're having a bit of a slow day, then I'll put in a free trial and, get some people on the page. So I don't know how many people are paid and how many people are on a free trial, but yeah, they are the numbers.
Does it not come up on like their renewal is
This guy,
reoccurring?
mate. How do you know so much about this stuff?
Yeah, it does. But then if they put their rebill on, so basically the best content is sent in the messages, and that's only to people who have their rebill on. So they get all the explicit good stuff that won't
That's
be on the
smart.
page. So that's why it's $3 to get in. You see what's on the page. Whack your rebill on. You get all the explicit stuff.
Do you promote that the people who have their rebill on get more content?
Yes.
So, question: do you think your view on men has changed since doing OnlyFans?
No. No, I don't think so, no.
Really?
No, I don't think so. Look, sometimes we all just need someone to talk to. I realise that, when you're on OnlyFans, you're probably having a wank over someone maybe you shouldn't be, which isn't... It's not ideal for the person that they're with. But it hasn't changed my opinion of men. No. I don't really know why, but it hasn't.
What about how they treat you or how they perceive you? Or do they just sort of
don't-
treat you the same?
Yeah, I mean, you get really respectful people, you get less respectful people, but that's individuals, But women can be disrespectful or they can be respectful. Do you know what I mean? That's just people, I think.
What are some of your biggest icks in a man?
Oh God, I don't know.
We'll swing this to Schwan. Actually,
Why?
Ish, what's your biggest icks in a man?
In a man? Bro, that's the question. Why you keep looking at me? The question's gone.
No. The question's to you. Biggest
Well,
ick, biggest
why
ick
can't
in
it
a
apply for
woman.
me?
In a
I'm
woman.
not gay. Oh, in a girl, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wait, are you not gay?
Shut up.
Alright.
For me, thanks guys, getting a bit personal. All right, my biggest icks in a girl, the way that they talk.
way they
Like
talk.
if they're a bit like roadish, as soon as I sense some of that, I'm like, whoa.
Like
no matter
Nash.
how peng they are, if they start
Gash.
talking, oh, you want this gash? I'll just be
Yeah,
like, whoa.
not ideal.
No,
Yeah.
no way. Yeah, the way they talk, just the way they carry themselves, really. Like I want a girl to be respectful, not like some fucking scummy sort of. You get me?
What about,
Yeah.
Sorry, I was
ahead.
going to jump in there.
Go on.
I don't like misogynistic men.
okay.
Yeah, that's a huge turn off for me. Or like, if,
Can you
if they're not
define-
humble.
Can you define what you would class as them being misogynist?
I'm just a bit of a really. Do you know what I mean? Like just
a bit
not,
arrogant.
Not yes. I
Yeah.
hate arrogance in men. Like I like a humble man.
But do you know what misogyny means, though? Right? It doesn't mean that.
What does it mean?
It means the hatred of women.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, I get that. Yeah, but that's different to.
That's not being a cunt,
Yeah,
like,
not being a
broadly
cunt.
speaking.
Like this is people that genuinely
women,
hate
though.
women.
It is being a cunt to women.
Yeah,
No,
Isn't
but
it?
not being arrogant doesn't mean you're that to a woman.
yeah,
Right.
Being arrogant, it just means like you're a dick. You're full of yourself.
yeah. Do you like?
Yeah.
Do you not like arrogant guys then?
No, I hate arrogant guys. I just find it the biggest turn off ever. Yeah. I like confident men.
Yeah,
I don't like arrogant. There's a fine line.
arrogance is where you're confident beyond your capability, but whereas confident is you're just confident because you can back that up.
Yeah.
So,
but I think that there's
But
also
even
still
if
a
you are
line there.
capable, though, even if you are capable, I don't think you need to be arrogant about it.
So it's like more towards like the cocky side of things as well.
Yeah, I mean, look, I like confidence. I don't like arrogance. Yeah, that's it.
Is that your biggest ick?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your
And
biggest
down
ick?
to earth. I like down to earth people. Yeah. If you're not down to earth and you think you're better than everyone else, that's just I hate that.
Yeah, no, that is jarring. What about you? What's your biggest ick?
mine.
Yeah.
Girls that don't like misogynists. No, I don't know. What is mine? Biggest ick. God, there's so many.
I think yours is one of them is hygiene.
I hate masculine girls. Like
Really?
I want like a really feminine girl. Like not one that's like
Geezery.
yeah,
Like ladette.
oh yeah, I'm a lad. No, mate. Like I'm the guy.
So do you want a drink? Get me a beer. No, you'll have a vodka and Diet Coke and shush.
Yeah, it's not just that.
That's fucking misogynistic.
Yeah,
right?
that's it.
That's a bit controlling in
And
it.
shush.
And shush.
Do you not like a bit of the
Dominance.
Oh, I fucking love it.
exactly? So you do like it.
I
but-
love dominance, but there's a time and a place. In the
Yeah.
bedroom, dominate me. In real life, do not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you're like that because you've become quite financially successful?
Independent as well.
Were you like this before?
Yeah.
You've always been like that.
I've always like I'm quite a direct, straight talking lady, and I don't take any shit in real life, but in the bedroom, you can give me a bit of shit. Yeah,
Slap me up a bit.
Do you have
absolutely. Yeah.
Do you have any weird fetishes?
I'm quite into like taboo stuff. Like I like risk and public places and stuff like that.
That's
Where's
just
the weirdest place or riskiest place?
I mean, like public transport.
Public transport. What, on a train?
Yeah.
In front of
No.
people?
Yeah.
In front of people?
wait.
Yeah,
in front of people.
Yeah.
Daytime train, evening train, what is this?
I don't know. I'd had a WKD blue. I was fucked. So I was
Wait,
quite young.
WKD
How old
Blue?
were
Were
you?
you
Yeah,
12?
I was younger, yeah.
This
I
was
think I was like
that when he was
23.
18 and she was
20,
15, mate.
or 23.
I think I was like 23, yeah.
You were drinking WKD.
I loved it.
No,
yeah.
they are nice. They're nice.
So
Good,
I've
it
now
was
got a
good
new
drink.
ick.
It was a big bottle, yeah, and it was with this guy I was seeing at the time. And yeah, it was on the train.
They're
You
sitting there.
instigated it. You're like, yeah, fuck me right now.
I think it was just a bit both, really.
Train, like what? People next to you on the next.
Not next to us, but on the same carriage, yeah, like stood up.
I did it in a black cab once,
Yeah.
and the
That's
guy
pretty
was kept
wild.
looking back. I felt like I was on fake taxi. Then we went
Yeah.
to a restaurant, did it in the toilet in the restaurant.
Love all that though. I mean, that just keeps a relationship so exciting. I'm so about that.
That was the one where I was like madly in love with her.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Sounds like a load of fun.
All right, train. What's another one then?
Plane.
Okay, nice.
Plane.
Yeah.
Just once.
Yeah, just once.
Was it a PJ?
A what?
Private jet?
No. No. It was long haul, so it was a bit easier to like do it. But yeah, like, you know, saunas, pool parties. Like, I just, yeah, I like the risk aspect of it, like risk of getting caught or, you know, shouldn't be doing it.
You ever been caught?
I don't think so.
My mate was having sex with a girl the other day in a hotel room, and he sent me a video, not of him having sex with the girl, but he sent me a video of them. They were like doing a selfie, and then he turned the camera around, and they were in a building, and there was a building opposite, and there was a guy just walking across the building. I promise you, I'll show you like the video afterwards.
Shit.
It's fucking mental.
Do you know what? I have been caught once. You just reminded me. In a nightclub, and actually it was with me and my first boyfriend Nathan, and we was in Flicks in Sleaford, where I come from, and we thought it was being all like hidden and everything, but there was actually a camera pointing right at us.
You weren't in the toilets, you were just out in the club?
Yeah, it's just out in the club, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I know.
Wow.
Stupid.
Is this when you were 15?
Should be in the club.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my
I was going out to Flicks since I was 14, so it could have been any of that period.
With that guy?
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is this guy who was over 18 got with someone who was 15, managed to get her into a club. That sounds like grooming.
No, stop. I was going into that club before I even met him, right? And it was always me instigating that shit.
This club needs to be shut down, mate. These little 14-year-old girls get fucked in the toilet.
They'd always kick me out. So I was because they knew my dad. Like everyone in Sleaford knew my dad, and so I'd always get kicked out of the club. And my brother would open the side door, like the fire exit or whatever, and so I'd be like sneaking in the club. So I'd just be I just kept going round in circles, to be honest.
So did your brother wingman you to have sex in the club?
Stop now.
Is that what
Did he know what you were up to?
No, not at all. No, he just wanted me to get in the club. Do you know what I mean? Being a good brother.
Oh, I got another question for you. What's your body count?
30.
30?
13.
31 now.
It's not actually bad.
She was with someone for 11 years.
No. Do you know what is bad though, right? Is that I was with someone for 8 years. Yeah, you're right. I was with them for 8 years, then 11 years. So it wasn't actually that much time.
So where'd you fit in this 30?
Wait,
or 28?
I
or
don't
29?
know, man. I was
28?
single for a year and it was a busy year. Let's put it that way.
Let me figure this out. So 19 years in a relationship, 35 years of life.
When did you start having sex?
When did that leave? 16, 14, you lost your virginity?
15.
15.
So 1 year.
It was between the ages of 23 and 24.
So you
Planted.
had 28 man.
27,
27
In that year.
in a year.
28? 28. No, 28. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, something
If only you were
28.
making OnlyFans back then. Fucking
I
hell.
know,
Made a
right?
killing.
I know.
But it just
Yeah.
shows, like, it doesn't really
Hey,
matter.
I was exploring myself. You know?
Did you
and
find yourself?
No. No, I bloody didn't.
I reckon you needed a few more. Then.
You found Brad, though.
You were so close. You
You found
Just
Brad.
needed one
did.
more.
needed one more. You would have known who you were.
Yeah. What's your body counts then, anyway?
We don't talk about that. On the
No,
program.
they don't.
You're not allowed to ask men
No,
them questions. What
that's
the
a very
fuck?
immature question. You don't answer.
The thing is, though, right, is the fact that, like, you know, men. I mean, I'm sure your body counts are a lot bigger than mine, and I do feel like there is a double standard here with men and with women.
Do you not feel like there's a difference between a man and woman having sex with a body count?
Why do you think that there is?
I'm gonna tell you.
Please do.
Here we go.
Misogynist, biggest ick.
Well, no,
Mate,
because
honestly.
no, this is
No, 'cause I agree with
genuine.
that as well.
Yeah. So
Do you actually?
Depends on his reasoning, but we'll see.
So for a man to obtain sex, it's a lot more
Yeah, there you
difficult
go,
than
yeah.
for a woman, right? So for a man to go have sex and build up his body count, it means he's probably more desired, or he's better with women, or he's better in bed. For a woman to obtain sex, it's really
They
easy.
got to look at a guy.
Yeah, so for her to have a high body count is nothing impressive because it's easier for a woman. So for her to have a lower one is more impressive.
Nobody wants to be impressed. Like, I'm not trying to impress anyone.
No,
Do you know what I mean? I'm not
saying
out here going like, oh yeah, like this is my body count. You know.
I don't think that's what you mean.
That's not what I mean.
Right.
He means to sleep with a large amount of women, as a man, you have to be of higher value, whereas a woman, you kind of just have to have a pussy.
Yes, fair. That is absolutely true.
That's where the difference comes into
yeah,
play.
and that's absolutely fine, and I agree with you. But that shouldn't make a difference of what a woman's body count is and what a man's is, because a woman isn't out there trying to impress anyone. They probably just want to fuck.
Do you like a old-fashioned guy with old-fashioned morals? He'll take care of you.
Yes.
Things like that. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So do you not think the man that you would go for who's old-fashioned would want an old-fashioned woman who has a lower body count?
Do you think mine's high?
No.
I actually
it
don't
depends.
think yours is high.
It depends on who you're
Let's
asking.
just play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I want an old-fashioned man, right? Because I'll look after myself. I'm very independent financially, and I've learned that I am actually very independent as a human. And I don't need a man to look after me. I'll look after myself. And, you know, I will have a man that compliments me, but I don't need looking after, no.
Yeah, I don't think 30 is
I
bad
do
anyway.
want respect, though.
Yeah.
And as long as I'm respected, then I'm happy.
Okay. So do you still think there's no difference between a man and woman having sex?
That's not the question, though.
There was originally.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't think so, no.
The difference is how easy it is for a girl.
Yeah.
That's what makes the difference, pretty much.
But who gives a fuck? Do you know what I mean?
Many people do. That's why we asked. Loads of people generally do. I personally don't.
But I think if you're a man judging a woman on her body count, I do think that says more about the man than it does the
Well, a
woman.
lot of women judge a
You
man
know
on how
what?
much
You know
money
what?
they
Wait,
make.
I've got a point. Your initial reaction to when I asked you what your body count is
Yeah.
sums it kind of up, though, because you were really like, I don't know if you wanted to answer it or you were a bit hesitant.
Do you know why?
people-
Because you know the stigma.
But that's what I'm just saying. Because
But
guys,
there shouldn't be stigma, though.
I agree that,
mean,
you know,
let's
there
listen to
shouldn't be a-
Christina Aguilera when
it's-
she sang that song.
there shouldn't be a lot of things in the world, but there are, and
Yeah.
men are going to judge women based on these kind of things.
But that's not equal rights, is it? And I'm not. What is it?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of not equal rights in the world. Like when you go to a nightclub, do you have to pay? No. Whereas I do. I have to get a table, or otherwise I'm not going to get in. There's a lot of things, and you don't see.
Or
a lot-
if there was a war, we would have to go to it and you wouldn't.
yeah, there's a.
fair. That is fair.
The roles are very different. That's what it is.
But
Yeah.
you don't even
It's
need
not
to worry
fair.
about
It's not
this.
fair though, really, is
'Cause
it?
You're 30. That's not even that bad. I don't think.
Oh, I'm not worried. I'm
Yeah.
35 years old.
But when a girl's got like 100 body count, you got to think she's starting. Okay. Oh, I've got a question for you. Between the ages of 23 to 24, when you're going through your hoe phase, was there something wrong with you? Do you think, like in your head, were you not mentally
I
stable?
was heartbroken.
Yeah, and you weren't mentally stable.
I was heartbroken. I was
Self-medicating
free
with sex.
for the first time. And, you know, I was sowing my wild oats. I had so many people telling me how good one-night stands were and, you know,
Really
and
not.
actually they're not. And I kept trying to find one that was good. And, yeah, I didn't really succeed.
So this is my point. That, you know, you see all these girls that are sleeping with X amount of guys a week, or they're chatting to like 9 or 8 different guys every week. Usually these people have issues, like, and they don't make good partners. And that's what another thing guys relate to high body counts. Because for us,
Yes,
it's more
I do
of
understand that.
more of like a physical thing. I could just have sex with a girl and have no emotional attachment. But when a girl has sex with a man, there is an emotional connection. And if a girl can
That's not
easily-
always true.
Not always.
No, not always. But when girls are able to do that over and over and over again, they start to lose that emotional connection. And
Yes.
in the future,
Yeah.
they really will struggle to be good partners because of that. If a
Also-
girl slept with over like 100 or 120 guys, they're not going to make great partners.
But then why can't you say that about a man, though?
No, it's true also for
Well,
a man.
also-
Men
for-
are less emotionally
Also,
attached
for a
during
man
sex.
to have sex with many women, it's normally because he's desired by many women. So there will be something attractive about him. If a guy hasn't had sex with a lot of women, there's normally something wrong with him and you wouldn't want him anyway.
Yeah.
That is normally the case. You wouldn't notice that guy.
But I do think that it's unfair, though, that girls are judged for a high body count. I do
But
think that's
I think
unfair.
it's also genuinely based on the fact that men are just basic, right?
Oh,
they're like,
I know.
They're like cavemen.
I know.
They want something. They want to obtain something that no other man has, right? So when you've got a high body count,
Yeah.
you've been obtained by many men,
Yes.
and men don't like that.
Yeah.
if so, a lot of the time as well.
I do
But that's just
understand
instilled in
Yeah.
a man. Like
And a
that's
lot-
not people being.
I
Like,
know,
trying to do
and
that.
I do understand that. Yeah,
And at the
I do
same
get
time,
that.
like the analogy, like a woman in general would look at a man for his future, how much money he's got, can he be stable, blah blah blah. A man's gonna look at sort of the woman's past, sort of thing,
Yeah.
being through. And
But
all that.
everyone has a past.
Look at this. Do you think in a relationship the woman's the prize?
The prize.
Yeah, she's the prize. Like,
I don't know. What do you mean?
so
The prize.
So the prize, like she's the special, like she's special. She's the girl.
Keeping her
like,
happy is like
yeah,
the main
like
thing.
she's
It's
the
like-
prize. If you're in a relationship, she's, you know, he's lucky to have her, sort of thing.
Generally speaking.
Yeah, I do feel like that. Yeah.
Okay, so this is perfect then.
She knew there was a trick to that.
She wanted to say
I
yes.
do feel like that. Yeah.
So is it much of a prize if everyone else has won that prize?
That's a good point.
Whew, Josh.
I hear you. I respect that argument.
We don't have to go too deep into it anyway.
I think we already did. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what's your type? Like, you do you want like a 6 foot guy?
Tall, dark, handsome shit.
I
want-
did.
You want
I did. But Josh isn't 6 foot.
short king's rule?
Short King's Brawl.
You don't need to be 6 foot
Yeah.
of you though, really.
No,
But
it-
we're all the same size lying down. You
yeah,
know?
exactly. That's why I.
No,
that's
no,
why I
we're
tell
not.
The taller women.
His feet don't hang off the end of the bed like mine. Different lying down.
My other foot does.
Your other foot.
Right, just
yeah,
got
you
it.
have
Yeah.
a 6 foot that he's got.
I forgot what I was talking about.
I
now.
just find it funny that I just thought it was funny that you thought of height and you thought 6 foot.
What do you mean?
Well, I thought you would have went with a tall height.
What,
That is tall, 6 foot.
Is it?
she said earlier that she wants a tall, dark, handsome.
No, wanted. I wanted. That's what I thought. I
Tall
wanted,
to me is
yeah.
like 6'3" and
How
above.
tall are you?
6'1".
All
It's
right.
like 5'10".
What, me? Why don't we stand up next
How
to
tall
each
are
other?
you?
Don't worry about me. I'm like 5'7".
Are you?
8 maybe. We're pushing on 8, depending on the
Babe,
footwear.
I think you're a great size.
Oh, I appreciate that. You
Yeah.
too.
That's the first time you've heard that you're a great size, isn't it?
Any girl that says that is just taking
You're the
piss
perfect
in
No,
it.
they've got to be like 5'3" for them to say that I'm their perfect size.
Imagine you whip out a Willie and she goes, that's just, I don't like the big ones.
No, the thing is with me, it's like, okay, you might be, okay, if you're short, but you.
You got to pack some heat.
Yeah, you need to compromise somewhere.
I need a big dick. I do. I do. Come on. I mean, girls need that. Sorry.
Our cameraman has walked off set. He's fuming.
No, it's true.
fuming.
That's like a
What's big to
non-negotiable
you?
for
What's
me.
big to you? Because when I talk big, I'm thinking based on I'm thinking like 12 inches.
No, like 7.
7?
That's not even
Seven,
big.
7 is the lowest I would go.
Oh.
Lowest.
But actually, I wouldn't go much higher than that either because I find it uncomfortable. So it needs to be 7 or 8. I'm very specific about
I don't
this.
think we can get together.
Can
then.
someone get our cameraman a tissue for his tears, please?
Hey, he's
Yeah.
Mexican, mate. I bet he's got a big wood. Oh.
It's like, no,
Right,
no.
get out.
OnlyFans
Really
coming
true.
soon.
All right, turn the cameras off.
We'll turn the cameras that way.
So perfect size is what?
7.
7.
7, yeah.
I thought that was the minimum. Is it the...
But she said that's minimum and maximum sort of thing.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah. It just needs
I
to
know
be
what you
7
mean,
or
yeah.
8, yeah. But
So if it's bigger than that, you wouldn't be able to do it. You don't like it.
I mean, no. It's too much. Yeah,
So
no.
it can be too big.
Yeah.
Of course it can.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean,
Sean's
like,
never heard that sentence
if you want to like give a man a BJ and he's got this like gigantic penis, I can't do that. Like, I'm not doing that. It'd be awful. But also like having sex, like it's like it'd be coming up that. No, it's not for me.
Have you ever seen like a massive Willie?
No.
No. You've never seen one.
Well, I've seen one, but I've not had one.
So
So
how
you
do you
don't know?
know?
Well,
Maybe you need to try it.
no, I don't need to
She's
try.
basing on what.
I know
wait.
someone. We got a mate. He's a co-host
Oh
here.
my God.
The bull, Irish bull, 10.5-inch Willie.
See, that's too big.
Comes out of a Pringle can, the other side.
I mean, look, it's impressive, and I'm impressed.
Probably be like half of you. You're quite small.
I'm quite small, yeah. I'm impressed, but it's not something I'd want to deal with every day.
Yeah, I'm impressed as well. He puts stuff inside it.
We
like
were
a
sitting here
watch.
and he went, "Do you want a vape?" Pulls back his foreskin and pulls the vape out.
Oh, fuck off.
What's the need for that though?
There is no need ever
pockets
to do
right
that
here.
in your lifetime.
He did it with an AP,
A what?
a Rolex.
Well, he pulled a Rolex out of his 40.
I've got the video.
Bro.
Yeah.
Stop.
I've got the video.
Right, let's see it.
Yeah, well, I'll show you after.
What the fuck?
What about
crazy.
too small? Have you ever seen one that's too small? And what's
Have you
the
ever said
story?
no to a dick where it's too small? You just be like, I'm not doing
No,
that.
I didn't say no, unfortunately. But it was actually smaller than my thumb.
Really?
Yeah.
And how tall was the guy?
It's quite big.
And without the nail as well.
How tall was the guy?
Without the nail.
Oh, I
Something
don't
like that.
remember. I was in Benidorm. It was a crazy
It's
party.
like an inch or two, innit?
That's pretty big.
Yeah.
Man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so that would have been the smallest.
So
and you
what-
actually could you actually have sex with that?
Was it thick though? At least.
No.
Thin.
I don't know. I don't really remember the night.
She-
Let's
That
move
sounds,
on.
that just sounds like a girl on test, mate.
Yeah, you sure it wasn't a girl? What the fuck?
No.
And was that when you were 15 as well, or were you older at this point?
No, I was with Nathan when I was 15.
Oh, okay.
This was in my
14.
host age.
Oh, 23.
Yeah, it was in my
24.
host age.
Benidorm.
Benidorm.
Is it any good?
It's fucking wicked.
Have you
Yeah.
You're too
Sticky
old to
Vicky
go.
is sick.
Sticky Vicky.
Yeah, she is sick.
Oh my god, Sticky Vicky. You know about Sticky Vicky?
She just like shoves loads of sponges up her fanny. She's just like Mary Poppins of the vagina form.
Sponges?
So good. Yeah.
What's like a show?
Sponges?
It's like a show, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why,
Yeah.
why is she shoving sponges up?
Because you can get loads up there and she's like, ha, like stop.
Entertainment, bro.
Yeah.
Duh.
Oh, after the 10th sponge, I'll be like, all right, give me something new now.
We get the idea.
That's all she does.
All right, describe your ideal man to me now.
Build
I want
him.
everything.
Oh
now
my
the
God.
new version.
The new version. Okay, someone who this is quite boring, I think, but somebody who shows me love and affection.
Oh no, come on! I want looks wise first. Come on, what does he have to look like?
So like a nice face. Like I need a handsome face.
Nice face.
Yeah, I need a handsome face.
Beard or no beard?
I like stubble.
Maybe a goatee.
No goatees,
Oh, yeah, I was
please.
joking.
And no big beards. I've
Yeah.
never been into beards. Blue eyes. I like big blue eyes or green. I used to want a tall man, but my new man isn't that
This is a
big,
hard
so-
question to ask when she's with someone.
How tall?
currently.
Yeah, how tall
It
is
is,
he?
yeah. He's 5'9"
Oh, okay.
and a quarter, he
Quite
says.
short.
Oh, okay.
You're definitely 5'8".
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, he's my perfect man.
Cute.
Yeah.
It's a good answer.
Honestly.
What I wanted to know, where you said you met at a club. What club did you look? Yeah.
I actually don't remember what the club was called. I know it was somewhere in Clapham. I know, but then we
Clapham,
went. Then we went
God.
out after we got a cab. Like me, my mate, because she basically my mate Siobhan knew his mate Bilal. So they were talking. I met Josh. Bilal, yeah,
Yeah, okay.
that's his name, right?
You were never into Bilal?
Poor Bilal.
No, I wasn't into Bilal. And then we went to Ministry Sound.
Oh, okay.
So,
And yeah,
and
we were
you
just there
and
for
you
ages.
carried on talking as friends after that.
Yeah,
So
yeah, we
if
were
you're-
friends, really good friends.
Okay, so imagine your current partner now goes to a club, meets a girl, clubs with her, they exchange numbers, they
Babe,
become very good friends.
I know.
Would
Okay?
you would you be okay with it?
No,
All right, I was just checking.
absolutely not. And this is what I mean, right? When I say I'm not here to slag my ex off because I moved a bit mad, and I've always been very much like, you won't tell me what to do. I'm a free spirit. This, that, and the other. And actually, you just can't treat people that way. It's disrespectful. And it's taken me a long time to see that, to learn that, but also to change that for the right person. Clearly, it wasn't right with me and my ex. And I feel like I was always searching.
I had to learn that as well.
And I don't feel like I'm not searching anymore. So,
You're a real mature, independent woman.
well, I'm
Funny.
trying to be.
Well done. Keep it up.
Thanks, Dal.
Role model.
Well,
Thank
you've got everything else sorted now. Now you just need to find the love.
I found it, babe. Honestly,
Let's hope so.
I can't
I don't
even
want to
tell
have you back
you.
on in a month. Fucking Josh, mate.
No, honestly, I truly
There's another-
found it.
The divorce file.
There's
with
another
Josh now.
TikTok account.
Who
No.
knew that Mohammed was such a good friend?
Yeah. No, it's different, man. I'm telling you.
Good on you, man.
Thank you.
Can you squirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't make myself squirt.
You can't make yourself.
I can't do it myself.
Someone else has to do it for you.
Yes.
Johnny boy.
Here he is. He's up. You're up, Slugger. Yeah.
Interesting. How did? I'm not even going to go into it. I don't really want to ask too many questions.
Why? What? What do you mean? That's too many questions.
So what if you can't do yourself? How does someone else like?
Okay. So
What's the trick? Teach me.
I'm going to show you a trick.
Get
It's
your
the-
notebook out,
It's
everyone.
these two.
Oh,
It's one of
God.
them
Oh,
ones.
we know that. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
one of them ones, isn't it?
Have you ever got with a girl
Yeah.
and like done everything?
My first sexual experience was with my best friend.
At 14, 15.
You like to get with
No,
your
we
friends.
were
don't you?
younger, actually. Sorry.
You get with your friends quite often.
Do I?
Yeah. First experience with a friend, current boyfriend was a friend.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah, that is true. No, me and Leanne have been best friends since we were 3 years old. So that's been like a lifetime.
Wait, it's like a family friend.
Literally, she's my sister. Which I, fucked, obviously.
Run that sentence back.
We were young, and yeah, we were experimental.
You've not done anything since, like recently, with a girl.
Yeah. So what recently? Yeah. I did a sex tape with one of my friends.
No, I mean like off cam, just like how it naturally sort of happened.
Oh no. No.
Would you
Not off cam.
Would you have much of a sort of sexual life outside of business? Now, obviously, your business is OnlyFans.
What do you mean?
So, like, most people might go clubbing, go hook up with people, or they might go on dating apps and such. But do
Right.
you find, in being in adult industry, that you would struggle to separate your...
Not at all.
wouldn't.
So in the last 4 months, I haven't filmed anything, and I have never had this much sex in my entire life.
wasted material?
Waste of material.
Yeah.
Which is what, we spent a whole day yesterday filming.
Making
And it
better
was
time.
the best day I've ever had. But I've never been this sexually active in my life.
How many hours
honestly.
of content you think you got yesterday then?
I don't know, maybe like an hour.
Oh, we said a whole day of filming.
Well, yeah, we were doing pictures and we're moving about, changing outfits.
Make it exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going back onto what we were just saying, who would you say is better in bed, men or women?
Men or women?
Yeah.
No,
as in you've got with a man and you've got with a woman.
Oh, men. I mean,
Men.
yeah.
What
I'm
about
not,
going down on a girl?
I've not done that in a long time.
What, had a girl go down on you?
No, I mean, I think it's been many years since that's happened.
I thought you had sex with this girl, the one you filmed with.
What, Leanne?
No, the other one. You said you did a shoot recently.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yeah. No, that was like a year ago. And yeah, it was fine. But, she was my friend.
It was fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, it was for content though. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't doing it
know.
for pleasure, so you don't know.
no, it's just licking a fanny.
No, but I just want to know who's better at it, guys or girls.
I mean, my current partner's the best.
Good
I've
old
had.
Josh.
Big up,
boy.
Josh, coming through again.
Yes,
Yeah.
honey.
Always.
Josh smashing it, isn't
He
he?
is smashing it, babe.
Literally.
Quite literally. Yeah.
Okay, then that leads me on to my last. Actually, I got a couple more, but one of my last questions. Who's better in bed, Brad or Josh?
Josh.
Cool. Brad.
He just fucks me for hours.
12-hour shift,
hours.
mate.
Oh, Keegan knows about them 8 hour
Yes.
basement shifts.
but I've never had that in my whole life. I've never just had that. Like, I've always wanted to just be fucked for hours and hours on end. I've never ever had it.
How have you never had that?
I don't know.
No, I
don't
wouldn't
know.
want that.
What?
Hours?
Yes.
Bro.
What, no breaks?
No, of course you have breaks.
No, you have a little,
Alright,
you have a
so-
little giggle, maybe some food, some hydration, a bit of a fan.
Does
and
he-
then you fuck again. Like, yeah, it's
Does
the
he
best.
does he bust and then carry on and keep going, or is it like just he hasn't come yet and he's just keep going?
No, it's not. No, I mean there'll be there'll be a few comes. You know what I mean?
A few comes.
But,
Do you know what I mean?
but the whole like, yeah, it's
Yeah, the whole
Okay, that means that
procedure,
you
a
two
couple
really
hours.
fancy each other. Because if I had sex with a girl and I come, I'm just like,
Yeah,
leave me alone
post-nut
for
clarity,
like
Oh, no.
9-10 hours, please.
no way.
Really?
No, it's
Most
not
no,
like
no. If
that.
I don't, if it's just like a normal girl, but if I like really like her, then I'm ready to go again pretty
Mate,
soon.
what, have you never like been like, right, this weekend we're not leaving the fucking house?
No, mate, not with like a girl. Like
See,
Or
I've
with a guy? Why do you word it like that?
yeah, I've never ever had that. I've always wanted it, and I've never had it.
Josh,
and
listen up.
And now I have it.
Oh,
And
you have it now?
Now I have it. Oh my god, I have it. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't leave the house. You only
I didn't
you
leave his
order
flat
all
for
your
4
foods.
months.
In the
Like,
basement.
Jesus.
seriously.
Was that consensual?
Yeah, it's been pretty mad, but
yeah, I mean, for me, if it's like if I'm having sex for like I don't know 2-3 hours, I'm getting bored. Like I'm not enjoying that. I don't think me
Yeah.
personally.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't. I don't know about just going 3 hours straight.
If I
because-
haven't bust, that's why I asked that. Because if I hadn't bust for 3 hours, I know I'm not enjoying it. Like,
oh, but what about edging though?
you're not into
you
edging.
but
Like edging's fucking
For 3
fun,
hours?
man.
Edging is
nah,
life.
mate.
That's the one. Like I'm so into that.
That is hot. I agree. Yeah, but I don't think I could do that for like 3-4 hours.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
You're like slowly climbing up the hours.
No, but when you edge,
You are climbing up.
sometimes you like lose the feeling and it don't feel as good once you like edge and then you carry
Nah,
on.
that does happen.
Yeah, it does
Yeah,
happen,
it can.
yeah.
Yeah, that can happen too.
I don't know. I've not done edging for that long, but for me, I do agree that is good. But then again, it has to be with someone that you like really.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Yeah.
You have to be obsessed with each other. You
It's
have
got
to
to be a her and
abs-
Josh type connection.
It does.
Not just you and a boy or girl.
Not just
Only because you said that, bro. You were like, "What a girl."
no. I mean, like
I still
a
don't know. Just a
partner
one night, yeah.
that I'm like really in love with, compared to like a girl that I've like just kind of like
Yeah,
started seeing or something like that.
I get that.
You can't like I feel like you can't mix the two. You know, one of them is like making love, and you do that like you can do that for like
I don't know. I think you can have a connection with someone upon like first meet.
So do I.
You
no,
definitely
that's
can.
not
100%.
that's not what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying what you're saying is that you couldn't see yourself going for that long with someone who you don't love or cherish or anything like that. But
Yeah.
I'm saying you sometimes just have that connection where you're like, fuck.
No. But that leads to you being in love with that person, or you like having mad emotions.
You have to
and-
wait
and
until you're
feelings.
fully in love with them to do it.
No, if I've okay. If
So
I've
what
met,
are you saying? I'm
Yeah,
confused.
what are you saying? Because none of us know.
We don't know
I
what you're saying.
agree. No, if I've met someone and there's that mad buzz and you have that connection, boom. But that will lead to a relationship. That will lead to you two being in love. If
Yeah.
I've met someone, and we're on a date and we kind of just fuck, I'm not gonna sit there and make 2-3 hour passionate edging or whatever you lot are doing there. I want to get. I'm like, it's gonna get over and done with, like 10-15 minute job. Yeah. But you're saying if I'm madly in love with them, yes, but that's still gonna lead to like what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
So
What is he saying?
So for all the women that want to go on a date with Schwan, if you want 10 to 15 minutes of passion.
No, there's no
DM now.
passion in the 10 to 15 minute ones.
Also, if you want no passion for 10
No,
to
you're
15
just
minutes.
fucking. You're just fucking for 10 to 15 minutes. Oh, how can no one understand?
I get it.
Do you get it? Thank God for that.
But what he's trying to say is you don't have to be in love. You can still have a connection with someone and do that, basically.
No.
Yes. You don't have
What?
to be in love with
No, yeah,
someone.
you
You
can.
can
No,
still
how is
because
it-
you don't just meet someone and you're instantly in love with
That's-
someone,
Yeah.
but you have that connection, and then
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
all these
And I
times
don't
edging
it's not always gonna
and,
lead
and,
to
and
love,
fucking
though.
for hours builds to like some serious love.
Also-
Wait, so the first time you lot had sex, it was like that?
What with me and Josh?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
No, surely not.
it was quite like that. Yeah,
He's been waiting for like 2 years, mate.
this is it.
Yeah.
This is it.
He's been waiting for
Yeah.
like 2 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's not
Wait.
Googled her.
Never.
So he's been waiting patiently,
Yeah.
sitting on the sidelines. No, he's been tagged in. I bet he's loving that.
Yeah, he's having a good time. You're very right.
All right, last. I got one more. Rate yourself out of 10.
Oh, a 7.
Do like looks and
7.
then personality.
Sosh.
I'm quite torn actually, because looks I'd probably say 7. Personality, it depends if I'm being a bitch or not, because I have got I can be a bit of a bitch sometimes. Oh, when I'm on good form, absolute 10, banter for days, but I'm not an easy woman to deal with. And, I blame the ADHD, do you know what I mean? But
Typical.
yeah, maybe I just go for a 7 on both.
What's difficult about you? You don't seem very difficult. I don't know.
We're
Yeah,
not
but
boyfriends, mate.
you haven't seen that side of me. Like, so I'm doing therapy at the moment, and I've never done therapy in my life, and it's really kind of tuning into my behaviours and how I deal with arguments and how I can fly off the handle very, very easily. I'm very impulsive, and I don't listen to the other person's opinion, and I just think I'm right all the time. And I was bullied so badly when I was a kid, and it's like I've got an inner child in me that manipulates how I react to situations, and I have to really take a step back and realise that that's my inner child. It's not who I am now. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, the impulsiveness is really hard. I find that very, very hard to deal with. And with all the trauma that I've obviously been through the last few months, it's kind of brought every emotion to the surface for me. So I feel everything on like times a million. And it's been really hard for me and Josh actually to deal with my emotions, because I've been fucking mental. I've actually been mental. But
What do you mean you've been mental? Like what
Oh, I just feel every emotion just so exacerbated. Like, but thank God I've got my therapist, because I really do need to know, am I in the wrong here or am I in the right? And usually she says, you're in the wrong. But that's really good, because I need to see it. I need to see my behaviours. And I actually wish I'd have had therapy a long, long time ago, because I think that, I would have been able to be a better person, whilst I was in my other relationship. But
earlier years,
I am glad. I am very glad everything has turned out the way it has, because I truly have never believed in fate more in my life than I do now. But I'm just trying to be a better person.
What's like the main thing that you need to change about yourself?
Being impulsive, overreacting to things that, probably don't need an overreaction, listening to the person, understanding.
I used to be like that.
Did
It
you?
really fucked up relationships so bad.
Yeah.
And I did the exact same thing as you. I saw a therapist. They told me the exact same thing about my inner child.
Oh,
and everything,
really? Yeah.
Literally. And I realised like that being stubborn in a relationship, or mainly a relationship it was, the only person that it's really going to affect is me.
Yeah.
And I'm the one that's going to lose out. So it defo has helped me a lot, and I definitely think you should carry on.
Oh, I will.
with it.
I will, because, every time I speak to her, and I see her every week, I tell her about every argument I've had that week. And, I need to know when I'm wrong, because I can't see it. And as soon as I see it, I'm like, okay, well, now I'm learning. And as long as I'm learning and I'm taking accountability, and I actually don't mind saying sorry either. Like, I'm happy to say sorry. I don't mind being in the wrong. But at the time, I think I'm right. And actually today, she was like, what is that your need to be right all the time? Where do you think that comes from? And she's kind of left that with me. And I don't know. I don't know.
Did you feel like when the guy would tell you and then you would hear and be like, no, you're lying, did you always feel like he was attacking you?
No, what do you mean? Sorry.
So like when you're in an argument,
yes,
and he would tell you literally what this therapist has told you, no, you're in the wrong,
yes,
blah, blah, blah. If he told you that, would you think he was lying to you?
well, I mean, that happens You know, that's what I was talking about it today.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just thought I was right. So I'm just like completely dismissive of anything. And it's not till, she tells me, well, what about this, what about that? And I'm like, oh, that's funny. That's exactly what Josh said. And I have to take accountability. And then I'm deeply sorry because I don't want to be this person that's unapproachable or that doesn't listen to other people. I don't want to be that person. Mm-hmm. And, not blaming on like my mental disorder or whatever you call ADHD, but, I have got meds that I'm picking up tomorrow and I'm going to try them because...
What are they?
They're like, I can't remember the name of them now, but they give you a bit more thinking time. And my problem is I speak before I think and that gets me into trouble a lot. And I don't want to do it. I don't want to upset people because in the end, it just upsets myself. Mm. I want to be a good person. And I've, after everything that's happened, the one thing I can take from this is just be a better human. And it's actually made me quite spiritual. And I like that. I do feel like I'm here to learn. I feel like we're all here learning our lessons. And yeah, it's good. I honestly feel in the best place I've ever felt in my life. And that is really looking inwards.
I feel like we should applaud or something.
Oh, fucking is.
More girls, more people in general need to do it. Like I did the exact same thing because being stubborn is just you'll ruin your relationship.
Yeah.
If you're stubborn,
You'll just think the other person is always wrong. Yeah, that's not always the case.
I remember getting in arguments with partners and I would like not speak to them for like 48 hours or something like mad like that. I'd go and like sit in the other room and sleep in the other room. And at the end of the day, I was like, I've just ruined my night now.
Yes, literally.
Like
it's
over
so
what?
stupid.
And it would be like over like them like not putting the right TV channel on or something like that, and then that escalates into that.
And it just blows up.
Yeah.
Babe, I'm exactly the same. God,
and then we'd be a nightmare.
And oh God, yeah, no, we would. But yeah, I'm the same. But that's what I'm trying to like stop. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Basically, you're trying to be like the best version of yourself.
Yeah, 100%.
Big up.
Yeah, and I will do it. And the more mistakes I make, and I'm going to Karen, my therapist, and she's making me aware of how I could deal with things differently, and I hope that will change the way I am with people. Not just with Josh, with my parents, with my family. It's fucking shit. Being a person that you don't really want to be. So when you ask me if, what do you rate yourself? I don't really like myself that much. I'm really trying to change myself to be a better human.
That's all that you need to do. Just try work on it. If you're working on it, then you can't like fault yourself. Like this is who you are. At least you're trying to fix it.
Yeah.
If you're not, then you're a bit of a dickhead.
Yes,
but
exactly.
If you're working on it, then.
But it's only now that I've even realised.
Yeah, but.
And it's taken this to happen to really make myself look at myself and go, God, like, look, what are you doing?
It's a big thing that happened though. So
it's good that you've noticed it at a young age as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one's like 22 at their best self, like version of themselves. Like.
I say your life begins at around 27.
Yeah.
That's when you start, you've really found yourself, you're on the right path. You should be anyway.
Yeah.
Before that, be a fucking mess.
Yeah.
But at that point, that's when you start getting serious.
Yeah, you'll learn.
You ain't got your shit together when you're 30. You ain't got your shit together when you're 35. But you're getting there.
Yeah.
But before then, it's a stepping stone. But we do need to wrap this up. So thank you very much for coming on.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
I hope everyone at home learned something today.
It
was actually a great ending.
Yeah, it was quite a deep one.
Yeah, no, I love that ending. That was perfect.
Great. And subscribe to the OnlyFans, obviously.
Oh, of course. And me and Johnny.
Yeah.
You know it.
Coming soon. Or is it out?
Coming soon, honey.
Bonnie and Johnny Locket.
That's exactly what it's called. At Bonnie and Johnny Locket. Yeah.
Wow.
Coming soon. Yeah, it'll be up in about a week.
Thank you very much for coming back on.
That's all right, man.
Yeah.
Schwan.
Thanks. Yeah, honestly, thank you so much.
You're welcome, darling. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, really appreciate and giving us like more of an insight into actually you rather than probably what people think who you are.
Yeah, there's a big, deep, vulnerable side to me that I don't show people. So,
We appreciate you did today.
no, you're welcome.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Do all them good things there. Link in the descriptions. Don't know exactly what's there, but you go have a look, see what there is. Click on it all. Goodbye.
Cheers.